and let us all do we can to build a better future.
I can't wait to read this for all those people who defended good old Cuomo. Oh, no.
You mean the Cuomo-sexuals?
The Cuomo-sexuals, yes, I guess Cuomo-sexuals.
And that
Yes.
definition is not what it used to be, or perhaps it always was, but publicly.
yeah. So the New York House Speaker launches impeachment probe into Governor Cuomo's sexual harassment allegations and COVID nursing home cover-up. Again, just a quick reminder about that nursing home cover-up. 15,000 dead New York citizens, human beings, American citizens died under Governor Cuomo's administration because his administration handled the nursing home situation with COVID-19 in a very sloppy manner. And now there are not 6 women, there's now 7 women who have come forward with the allegations of assault by Governor Cuomo. Again, I want to say we are for due process, but I believe these women, and not to mention the actions of Governor Cuomo, are very real. Look at how he talked to Assemblyman Ron Kim. So first, let's get started with this article. It's from RT America. Don't tell Rachel Maddow. She might crap her pants.
Yeah, by the way, I just want to say it's pretty funny that, you know how Chris Cuomo is Fredo because he's not good enough to join the family business, so he was relegated to TV? How bad is Chris Cuomo when Andrew Cuomo's the bar that passes?
Ugh. Don't trust. Hold on. The Democrats are not your friends, okay? And just because Cuomo had his little fireside chats,
just because Cuomo copied FDR's fireside chats.
Fireside chats, but he was not a leader. He never was. The New York State Assembly has given a nod to an impeachment investigation to Governor Andrew Cuomo, who faces a litany of sexual harassment charges from several accusers and intense criticism of his pandemic response. Again, he wasn't a hero. The Democratic Assembly Speaker, Carl Hess, authorized a judiciary committee to probe the allegations on Thursday, tapping fellow Democratic Assemblyman Charles Levine to spearhead the investigation. The reports of accusations concerning the governor are serious. The committee will have the authority to interview witnesses, subpoena documents, and evaluate evidence as is allowed by the New York state constitution. I have the utmost faith that Assembly member Levine and the members of the committee will conduct an expeditious, full, and thorough investigation. The move comes as New York Attorney General Leah James pursues a separate investigation into the ever-growing series of harassment allegations, which now includes 6 women. There's actually a 7th woman who's come forward now, who say that the governor made inappropriate comments or unwanted sexual advances towards them. Unlike the Assembly investigation, the Attorney General's probe will not touch on the nursing home scandal, which, again, that's priority. I know what happened to these women was wrong, and we need to address that with the same amount of anger and frustration towards Governor Cuomo as he had with the 15,000 dead Americans. Okay,
I would say that even maybe even another way to say is that we should be treating this with the exact same fervor and anger as we did with Trump and his accusers, because if we're going to treat them differently, the only thing that separates them is their party.
Yeah,
and if the people that you don't like that do this are what's the word I'm looking for? It's okay, or you don't have to talk about it, or we need more information, we shouldn't do an investigation. But if it's another people, we need to immediately get them out of office. You really need to question whether or not you actually care about the women, and or rather instead care about the party and using these women as battering rams and shields. Let's be principled and consistent. Hey, Democratic Party.
Now, I want to continue with this next paragraph. While the investigation does not mark the beginning of a formal impeachment proceedings, it is a step in that direction, as the probe's findings could eventually be used to bolster a legal case for Cuomo's removal from office. In an open letter published earlier on Thursday, 59 New York Democrats and 20 Republicans, bipartisanship,
there you go,
demand the governor's immediate resignation, insisting that he had lost the confidence of the public and the state legislature, as they should feel that way. Because again, 3,000 Americans died on 9/11. 15,000 senior citizens died under Andrew Cuomo's administration.
Yeah, and then another step on that is 3,000 people died, so we killed 500,000 across, destroyed infrastructure, which killed thousands more. We destabilized governments. We stole their resources, whereas, again, 5 times the people here, and no one cares.
No one cares. And I want to also point out, too, Heartland's Media talked about this even before corporate media was...
We talked about this in the early fall.
So did other independent media networks, too. I also want to point out that while Senate Majority Leader Andrew Stewart Cousins the Senate Majority Leader should sign a letter. He did not. She did not sign the letter. She also urged Cuomo to step down last Sunday. At least 118 of New York's 213 legislators have now voiced the same stance. Protting has to meet with lawmakers on Thursday afternoon. He announced a new probe soon. So 118. So out of that 213, only 118 have spoken out. If you live in the state of New York, you need to find out which of those 118 New York state legislators spoke out, and then call up the ones that have not spoken out, including those in the Senate. Like, you got to get everyone. This should be across the board. 15,000 New York, in the state of New York, senior citizens passed away because of the governor's administration's irresponsibility towards taking care of those senior citizens. This happened under Governor Cuomo's watch. And yet he has the audacity to write a book about leadership. And the sad fact, too, all the praise that he was getting from corporate media, from Ellen DeGeneres, from MSNBC, from everyone. Everyone was saying, like, yes, we're all Cuomo-sexuals. I keep on...
We should tweet all those people out and ask them if they're still Cuomo-sexual.
Yeah, hold on, wait. What's Trevor Noah? Trevor Noah's he even called himself a Cuomo-sexual.
Let's ask him if they're still Cuomo-sexual.
Bro, are you? Because, I mean, seriously, I'll be vomiting from my brain right now if I said that ever about any politician. While Cuomo previously stated he would seek a fourth term as governor, oh my goodness, he refused to say whether he still intended to do so during a press conference earlier this week. He has rejected calls for his resignation as anti-democratic, despite the widespread bipartisan support for the move. The governor has also addressed some of these sexual misconduct charges, acknowledging that his playful comments may have been misinterpreted as unwanted flirtation, though he vocally denied that he ever groped or touched any woman inappropriately. So again, let's just stop it right there. Final note on this is that I hope more women do step up. These 6 are probably not the only ones out there.
7.
Yeah, 7. Thank you. We need more people to speak out right now and shine a light on the governor's behaviors. And also, again, we cannot ignore the 15,000 dead senior citizens in the state of New York.
Did you hear about the new controversy that just happened?
Oh, no.
The bridge that he built that he named after his father is coming apart because corners were cut.
Are you serious? Are you screwing around? You're being dead serious with me right now. I wish I knew about this, because then I'd love to post that article, man. If we do another...
I mean, it'll still get covered, but yeah, the bridge is apparently falling apart.
Okay, so hold on. Wait. Everyone, we're going to have fun here live on air. So the bridge that's named after Sonny and Fredo's father is falling apart because they cut corners.
And they're worried it's going to collapse. Yeah. The bridge that fell to cost overruns, to corruption, double dealing, and cost way more, and I think took longer than expected.
Oh, Governor Cuomo, that has your name on it. That has your father's name on it. Family legacy. Oh, that is pathetic.
I know what they happened. The bridge crossed Cuomo. He's like, the bridge is gonna sleep with the fishes eventually. But think about it. Hold on, wait, because think about this too. Okay, so the governor basically probably turned a blind eye to the construction costs. All he cared about was the ego, putting his father's name on it, and then of course the last name Cuomo. It's the cost overruns. It's the corners cutting. It's that it took longer to build.
So let's say in a hypothetical scenario that it was open and ready and available, right?
Well, it is.
Oh, it is. Okay, thank you for the correction.
Yeah.
What if it did fall apart while people were using that bridge? I mean, it'd be a bigger accident.
Well, it's on its way to, apparently.
Oh, yeah, apparently so. All right.
They may either have to replace it, or, knowing Cuomo, we're retrofitting it. It's okay now.
The dude had the audacity to write a book about leadership. Again, don't hero worship these politicians, and vote blue no matter who. And, that's right. Me too. Time's up. Where are you at? Hello? Oh, but don't worry. AOC is now finally on board with getting rid of Cuomo too. And one more thing here. One more thing too. Joined. I mean, AOC, I kind of wish you also had that same kind of fire when Tara Reid was talking about Biden.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like all we ask for is consistency. I don't care what position you hold, as long as it's principled. If your position is dependent on who you're talking about, it's not a position, it's an opinion.